Something special has been happening on the St. Charles High School wrestling team over the past few years, and it doesn't have to do with all of the titles they've won. As it turns out, the athlete getting the most attention these days is actually the team manager.
And tonight, Chris Conte and photojournalist John Cletus Mueller show us why.
If there's one time in anyone's life when fitting in matters more than anything else, it's those 4 awkward years between 9th and 12th grade.
Hi.
4 awkward years when the word acceptance is far more important than even getting in to college. In that way, Zach Tessing is no different from any other kid at St. Charles High School.
I don't know.
Even though different is how some people might describe Zach.
He likes to fish and hunt and play games just like anybody else does. Likes to wrestle, football, baseball.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
He's a teenager of few words. That's just how Down syndrome works sometimes.
Is that all you got? Yes. No.
But 4 years ago, Coach Travis Ball saw something in Zach and decided to give him a chance.
He just gets everybody going. I mean, even in the wrestling room, he's a big cheerleader. I mean, he yells at the boys, get going.
At first, he was just supposed to be the team's manager.
I'm beating you.
As you can probably guess, that simply wasn't going to do.
There is probably no other wrestler on the mat that the crowd goes wild for as much as they do for him.
Since then, Coach Ball decided one match every season would belong to Zach.
There's no way we couldn't give it to him. I mean, it's his highlight of the year.
A note from his parents hanging on the wall of the boys' wrestling room.
How cool kids with Down syndrome are.
Perhaps pins down just how important that one wrestling match has become to this high school senior.
Thank you for providing him with a chance, and that's exactly what it is, a chance. And I think everybody should have a fair chance in life. So.
We cannot change what has been done, but we do have a say in where we're going. And that's why on one recent Thursday afternoon, Zach was headed to Rushford, where he would be stepping away from the sidelines and onto the mat one last time.
When he finally gets to put on a uniform like all the rest of the guys,
Man, that's special.
He just gets fired up. He says, let's go, boys, you know.
That is special.
It's unreal.
Joe and Phil Tessing don't want other people feeling sorry for their son.
Even though maybe he's been cut a little slack because he doesn't have the ability, he's down there, he's wrestling for real. Man, this is not a game for him. That is real.
All they hope is that somehow other students can learn from him.
I feel almost honored to be able to give him that and show him that he can be normal like that.
If Zach was at all nervous about this match, he certainly didn't show it. And while the outcome probably wasn't a big surprise to anyone in the gym that day, it didn't make what unfolded over the next 2.5 minutes any less spectacular. Some have wrestled without great skill.
Way to be, Zach! There you go, Zach!
But none have wrestled without great pride.
I think that he's proud of himself, you know, and Zach doesn't have a lot of moments that he can be really proud of himself.
Joe Tessing knows her son won't have too many more moments like this.
Yeah, this is what being a mom is about.
So she'll hold on to this one as tight as she possibly can.
What they've done, taking Zach under their wing, we can't put it into words, and they know we can't put it into words.
Acceptance is all any high school student wants in life.
You give a kid a chance and he'll do just fine. But we're proud of him.
And it's what Zach Tessing has found on, of all places, a wrestling mat. Zach will be graduating from high school in June. His parents are hoping to buy him an ice cream cart so he can start his own business. Live in the studio, Chris Conte, KTTC News Center.